Hi, and welcome to Goodwill. I'm Gail. Behind me you see one of the best places in town to find a wide selection and good prices on things that you use every day. You probably know about the Goodwill stores, but I bet you don't know about what we do with the profits from those sales to help our community. I know you're familiar with the donation side of Goodwill. Once those donations come in the door, they're brought to the back where they're sorted between items that can be sold in the stores and those items that would probably not sell. However, we do not want them to end up in the landfills, so we recycle everything we possibly can do. You may not know that Goodwill is one of the nation's largest recyclers. So far you haven't learned anything new, I'm sure. But now let's take a trip behind the doors of Goodwill. Goodwill's mission has always been to provide jobs for those people with disabilities and barriers to employment. Those items that can't be sold in the stores are used in a variety of ways. These t-shirts are being cut into rags. The rags are then bagged into pounds and even larger packaging so that they can be sold to paint shops and mechanics warehouses throughout the state. Goodwill's mission has not changed throughout the years. We provide jobs for people with disabilities and other barriers, but the way we do that has changed. No longer do we teach people to repair items and sell those in the stores. Instead, we do contract work for some of the largest companies in our community. This contract behind me is for AGCO. We are assembling lubrication pumps that will end up as an integral part of their hay balers. We've been a supplier for Hawker Beechcraft for a long time. The patterns are sent over by engineers, and here in the shop we cut the insulation and seal it, label it, box it, and get it out to the plant just in time to go into those airplanes before they put on the inner walls. This contract led to our working towards our ISO certification. We are one of the few nonprofits in the country to be ISO 9001 certified. That certification has led us to produce ever better quality. As a matter of fact, a few years ago, we received a Platinum Supplier Award from Hawker Beechcraft. People with disabilities and barriers to employment can come to Goodwill to get a good job. Everyone who works here gets a paycheck based upon the work that they produce. Some of the contracts we do here we've done for many years. The Grace Manufacturing contract sends fiber all over the country to be mixed into cement. The shoe contract is used as part of our recycling program. These shoes are bundled and sold to vendors who buy them either paired or unpaired for pennies on the pound. Again, these things are kept out of the landfill, and we have real jobs for real people. Been to a toll booth lately? The vest that the person was wearing was probably made right here at Goodwill. We make vests for the Department of Transportation and for many other organizations, including Donlinger Construction.
I was looking for a company in town and in Wichita, not out of state, that I could get my safety supplies from. And if I needed more, just to have them there in stock and be able to get them in a timely manner. We've been doing business with Goodwill for 3.5 to 4 years. My experience with Goodwill has been great, and this company's experience with Goodwill has been great. We order our vests, they come on time, and they're a good quality product. We're very happy with them.
At Goodwill, we have kind of unusual ways of doing things. Sometimes the learning curve involves unusual outfits. This time we took scraps of the vests and made them into outfits for your favorite pet. One of the programs supported by Goodwill is our GED preparation program. Adults over the age of 16 can come in and prepare to take that GED exam, which results in a Kansas high school diploma. We have 3 ways to adapt to today's lifestyles. One is a regular classroom style. The second is flexible learning using the computer and also tutors in our center. The third is an online education program that people can work on anywhere they can get a computer anytime. All 3 result in the same thing: preparation to take that GED exam and earn your Kansas high school diploma. Interesting trip, isn't it? Need to remember too, everyone you saw this morning earns a paycheck for what they do. For over 50 years in our community, Goodwill Industries of Kansas has helped people become their optimal selves through jobs and opportunities for further employment. There are other ways that Goodwill helps our community, but we do that through donations from you. We have our Cajun Food Fest every year. We have our Festival of Trees. We have our VIP campaign. All of those dollars go to help people like you've seen today. Thanks for taking some time to visit us at Goodwill Industries this morning. Now you've seen what's behind the doors of the retail stores that you see throughout our community. Now you've seen the good that Goodwill does with your donations and support. Thanks again, and come see us again soon.